That is an article that you wrote, my man. Big tournament coming up this week. This one at the Genesis Invitational. We're going to pull this up here on sportsforumdenver.com. Guys, go over there. Click on our latest article. This will pop up there, the 2024 Genesis Invitational odds and picks. Bryson, I'm going to let you take the floor here, man. Just a quick review of what we got coming up in this tournament. How you feeling? What type of golfers are we looking at here?
Yeah, so first, this is a really loaded field. It's got the best golfer, the number one ranked golfer in the world, Scottie Scheffler, along with a whole bunch of just a collection of great golfers in this one. Tiger Woods making his PGA season debut. That's a big one here. He's been playing in some smaller tournaments, but it's going to be his first PGA official event this weekend for Tiger. So everyone's going to be tuned in on that one. This course is fascinating because it's a lot more difficult than what these guys have been dealing with so far, especially on this California trip, especially with all the rain that the state of California has been seeing during these tournaments. Because the rain is going to affect mostly the greens. The greens get a lot uneven when there's a lot of rain going on there, and with that grass that's there, it plays fast anyway. So now you add the element of rain. It's going to be a bumpy surface out there. These are also massive holes. These are bigger holes than what these guys have been dealing with all season long, with a lot of bunkers, with a lot of just like little nuances here or there that people who haven't played at this course before aren't going to be used to. So one of the things that is very key for this course, the winners of this course tend to be guys who have past history of success here. The winners here, they have some kind of top 10 finish before in their career at this course, which is why I like a lot of the guys I picked for this one. Starting with my winner, I have Xander Schauffele. They're winning this one. He hasn't put it together for an entire weekend to get a win yet this year, but he's been hanging around a lot of these tournaments. He had a top 10 finish early. He has 3 top 10 finishes so far this season, and he's built for this kind of course. It's longer holes, like I mentioned, so you have to have someone who drives the ball long, but also accurate, which is what Xander does. He's been gaining strokes really well off the tee and overall with his driving this season, and he has 5 top 25 finishes at this course. So he has a history of success here, and he's built for this kind of course. So that's why I have Xander winning this one. What do you think of that one?
I like your Xander Schauffele pick here. He is due, Bryson. When we talk about golfers being due, he is one of those due golfers. I love Xander Schauffele. He's the guy that the day you write him off, he's going to smack you in the face for doing it. I don't blame you at all here for your Xander Schauffele pick, guys. I will throw out there Anthony Hirsch, myself, and Bryson. We all put our picks on Bryson's golf articles every week, have a little bit of a fun competition. So it gives you guys 3 different options of who you can either ride all 3 or just pick one, whatever it might be. But Anthony and I will have ours up by tonight for you guys. So make sure you come on back to the article, sportsforumdenver.com, and make sure you guys get those there. But Bryson, I will say, I believe you are 1 for 1, my man. I like your winner. Who are you looking at here for top 10?
I like Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas hasn't, like I mentioned in this article, hasn't had an actual win since 2022. So it's been a long time since he's captured a win here. But he's been very good to start the season. Even last week at the Waste Management, got off to a slow start and found a way to finish tied for 12th in that tournament. He also has a tied for 6th at Pebble Beach, a 3rd rank at the American Express. So he's been very good. He's hanging around the top of these leaderboards. And again, has a history of success here with 3 top 10 finishes in 6 starts at the Riviera. So he has a history of success here as well, which is going to play into him doing this. I don't think he's going to put it all together for a win because it just hasn't seemed to be – he hasn't been able to put it together for a win in over a year. But I think he's going to be able to compete with this loaded field.
Speaking of due, Bryson.
Right. Yeah, seriously.
This guy, yeah. The first guy, he was due. Okay, this guy is due in all capital letters. Justin Thomas, the dude plays phenomenal golf, but he doesn't grab wins. I had him top freaking 10 last week. He got 12th place. I was like, bruh, one more stroke. It's all I needed. But look, man, I love your Justin Thomas pick here. There's a chance I'm taking JT to win it all. I'll let you know tonight after I do the rest of my research. But I really like JT here in that top 10 spot. So no disagreements from me. Looking at your top 20, what we doing?
I've got Matt Fitzpatrick here. He's going to be a more under-the-radar guy, especially in this tournament with how loaded this field is. But one of the big things I mentioned with Xander Schauffele, what puts him almost built for this kind of course, is his ability to drive the ball both long and accurately. Matt Fitzpatrick is not going to be the biggest driver in the world. He is 70th in driving distance and 22nd overall with his off the tee, which isn't bad. But it's his ability to play the short game. He's very good. And one of the big things for this course, while you do need to be really good with your driver, there's so many little intricacies and nuances about this course. There's a lot of bunkers, a lot of trees. The fairways are not very wide, so it's going to be a task to get on there. And so a guy like Matt Fitzpatrick, who's so good with his short game, even if he doesn't have the best driver in the world, he's going to hang around and be in good spots to score here. So I like Matt Fitzpatrick to be in the top 20.
Ooh, man, this might be the first one that I think I might have to disagree with you on. And that's not because I think it's a bad pick. I actually think it's a good pick. But if I was going to, will this be my pick? It will not be my pick here. I like Matt Fitzpatrick. I don't currently trust him right now. He comes out, he plays good in a few tournaments every year. He likes to make the cut, but then he doesn't do much with it. And so I don't really love Matt Fitzpatrick here. Love the guy himself. But I will say, I guess this will be the first pick of yours that I'm going to fade for me personally.
Okay.
But now I'll get smacked in the face and the guy's going to win the whole thing. So we'll see what happens. But Bryson, one more for you here, man. And then I got a question for you about Tiger Woods, because that's a hot topic at this course. So your long shot of the week, man, trying to get paid at 80-1, Denny McCarthy. Why are we doing it?
So there's not a lot to say about Denny McCarthy, obviously, with these long shots. Although this season, who knows? It's been kind of the season for long shots for a lot of these tournaments. The thing about Denny McCarthy that really impresses me, he's really good at scoring opportunities on par fours. He's above average. He's 66th in the entire world. This is a really tough course to play on with those par fours. What I believe I think it's like 7 of them are over 450 yards. So these are long courses. So if you can score on par fours, that's really impressive. And while he doesn't have the best driver in the world, that's the thing that's going to put him back, I think, in this one. Again, very good short game. He's 29th in strokes gained putting. So if he can get on the greens, it's with how rough this the grass might be for this weekend, I think that puts him in a bit of an advantage over some of these guys.
There you go, guys. Go check out the article, sportsforumdenver.com. You guys can read through that one, really check out why Bryce is doing what he's doing. We skipped over a lot of stuff in there, so make sure you guys go check it out. All picks will be up by tonight. But Bryson, I got one more question for you, because this golfer is just trending, man. He's finally coming back for this one. He loves the Genesis Invitational. And if you guys don't know, there's some history that goes back to this tournament for him. But overall, man, Tiger likes this one. He is minus 125 on DraftKings to miss the cut. You can find him all the way up to minus 110, minus 105. Is he going to miss the cut here? As much as we all love the fairy tale, I know this is a big bet people are looking for. Would you bet him to make or miss the cut?
I would probably take him to miss the cut. I know he loves this course, like you mentioned here, but it's his first PGA official event. His last time he was at a PGA event was the Masters last year, where he couldn't even finish. He only did 3 of the rounds at the Masters. So it's not so much the fact. I think he's going to do well in the holes that he plays in. I just don't know how long he's going to last. Like, I think he's going to start off pretty well, but you're going to see the injuries to his leg is just going to take it out of him as he keeps going. And eventually it's going to catch up to him. So I don't it's wild to bet Tiger Woods to miss a cut, because I don't think anyone's ever done that in their life. But I think this is going to be a tough one for Tiger.
Is there any way, Bryson? I'm looking for the odds on it right now. Oh, and of course I found it, because that's just what I do, folks. All right, man. So looking at the odds, I got one more question for you, because I agree with you. I think you pointing out his leg, what happened at the Masters, he had to, we heard going into the third round that he was already like, dude, my leg's killing me. He just tried to make it through that. So barely 2 days of actual golf. The third day about killed him. So looking here at one more bet for you, just for fun, Bryson. First round leader. Is there any way Tiger Woods at 55-1 to start hot could happen?
I don't think so. Although, I mean, at that odds, maybe sprinkle a little bit on it, just because, like I said, I think he could come out pretty well at a course that he's very familiar with. He knows how to play here. It's not like, I mentioned this is his first PGA event. It's not like he hasn't been playing golf this whole time. He has been playing at smaller tournaments and smaller places. So he is going to come in relative shape. So I think the first day, he could be great. So there is always a chance that this happens. I wouldn't do it personally, but at those odds, I don't see I don't argue with anyone who wants to throw a little bit on there.
You know what's crazy is look right below him at the same odds. You got Waste Management winner Mr.
Yeah.
Nick Taylor. So look, man, I love Tiger, but I need like 100-1 here. You know,
Okay.
that's
Yep.
my problem.
Yeah.
I would bet it, but it's like 55-1. Respectfully, Harris English, you're talking about here, Corey Connors, Chris Kirk, Hideki Matsuyama. I mean, these are guys that are playing consistently on tour and playing pretty darn well. I get it, guys. It's Tiger Woods. You got to do what you got to do. But I'm just telling you right now, if you're going to take a shot on these Tiger props, you need to do your research. You need to find, to miss the cut at -110, first round winner at 75 or better on another book. You got to do your research here. Golf is that way. Always find the best value. But guys, we appreciate all you for tuning in. Give our man Bryson Owens a follow here at Bryson Owens 16, myself at Rig Sports Talk. Make sure you guys head over to our YouTube page at The Sports Forum and subscribe to our channel. You can go to sportsforumdenver.com and click the giveaway, and it'll take you there as well. Also, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I got the pink on. I ain't got nobody to love, but we showing love to all you guys. So appreciate you guys. Have a great day.